Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. This. I have an idea. I just had a genius idea. I don't think so, though. Really? Let's do this. Got it. It is. So clearly World of Warcraft is beyond reproach, it's beyond repair. It's unlive streamable at this point. We can't even really live it. And everyone messed everything up. Oh. Yeah, I wrote a devastating line today. And I'll save that one for later. We'll use it as a weapon. Well, that's the thing is, when they mess up everything, it stopped killing gamers, and that's what happens when something, you know. So, we'll clear this dungeon to the boss and then sort of clean my room. We can't even stream this, though. So there are evildoers. And what that means is in gamer culture is that the evildoers must be stopped, is the mild way to say it. And the more severe it is, the more the evildoers must be stopped. No. Someone's in huge jeopardy for this World of Warcraft stuff. Like, I mean it. You know, someone out there, this is gonna end IRL from the World of Warcraft. Like a World War scenario. In other words, World War will break out. The theory, I got it. The theory is this. World War is already going on, but the theory is that total war will break out amidst the World War, and then World of Warcraft itself will fundamentally change. That's the theory we're working on right now. Like, the next new Star Wars that really impresses everybody will be in real life on May the 4th when they attack, you know, or whatever. It'll be like that. As the World War turns into total war, World of Warcraft itself will go through a transformation. That's the theory. I can see it. I can see it like Nostradamus, you know, not to be trite or like, I can see the future. I see so much of the present right here that no one else does. I can look down the hall and see the future, that the World War breaking out into total war is going to change World of Warcraft itself. Right there, up those steps. I can actually see it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. Like, what is he doing? What is he live streaming right now? What is he working on? Oh, I just told you. Oh, that's why he doesn't take no donations, huh? Oh yeah, I'll go hit the dab rig. Someone is requesting that I hit the dab rig after that little speech. I'm gonna do some more bong cleaning, and I should be moving the video games over to that shelf, and we're gonna move the bongs to the shelf. I've got a lot of moving to do once we grind this. But we can't even live stream grinding, so we're gonna do the sort of the last grind here. And World of Warcraft is turning into total war, so it's not really streamable right now. It's a complete mess. In other words, someone messed up really badly at work at World of Warcraft, and that's what this is. Yeah, never heard of it. A Hard Time, never heard of it. Everyone is Dead. That's my specialty. I didn't even clear this whole bong. Oh, it's the Gypsies, I think. Turn it off on LBC. They do this. It's this little game we play with the Gypsies and me. Whenever my hands are tied, they do this thing because they like 4 hands or whatever instead of, or 6 hands instead of 2 hands. They like when I use multiple hands. So the over in third world countries, the guys who watch your computer and stuff, they're all gypsies. Well, I mean, they're in India, so they're not gypsies. Good for them. But whatever. I don't know, but all I know is that they really do show up when my hands are tied. And that's called an algo manip, or an algorithm manipulation. You choose it, you know what I mean? If there were a bunch of, yeah, what if the whole entire world was ran by Irish people? Then we'd be like, okay, the Irish are here, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But you don't hear that because there's not many of them. But the Gypsies is like, that's why they called Rome. Rome wasn't even called Rome. It was called Busy Town. Rome was originally called Busy Town, and they were like, you can't have it Business Town. Call it Byzantine. And we call it Rome because of the Roma people who were gypsies who had Rome fall. Because Rome fell because of the gypsies, and that's why we call Busy Town or Byzantine Rome, because that's who we never forget. It's their own version of never forget. But that's also what made Rome great. All of the third world labor. Like, you get the gypsies, but you also get the labor, and that's why Epstein got in trouble or something, like... That's why when somebody asked if Epstein was the devil, he was like, why'd you ask that question? I just wanted cheap labor. It's something like that. It's something along those lines. Everything I just said is like more or less how it actually went down. And Athens in Greece was where Anaxagoras brought the philosophy. And so Athens was like actually the real true Messiah. And then Rome was like, let all the gypsies in and we'll see what happens. And man, did that thing fall. Check your history books. I can't explain the rest. It's a thing, though. The one thing you need to remember is that, like, much like a video game, what I'm talking about is a thing that is, like, a seriously reoccurring character in the story of Earth. Is, like, the gypsies' effect on it. That's why they believe in, like, you know, astrology and, you know, fortune telling and etc. Because there really is truly a scientific effect when you're just the most, you know, popular termite, you know, or the most popular, you know, the most populous termite on the log, you know. It's got its own, like, magic to it. And that's what the gypsies are. That's why you can't just talk about the gypsies. You can't just have a look behind the curtain over at Oz. You know. Yeah, you really can't talk about it. You can't say that stuff out loud. Pinocchio. Pinocchio was famously kidnapped by the gypsies. And that's sort of where World of Warcraft is. Yes, it's like when Pinocchio was kidnapped by Stromboli. That is exactly what happened to World of Warcraft. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to get Pinocchio out of the bird cage. I got you. Hold on. Shut the hell up. Great, they're yelling. I don't like roaring crowds because I'm a murderer. So whenever the crowd is yelling, someone I just targeted died by my blade. It sounds like people dying. A crowd screaming at a sports event. I'm so in tune with Earth. It sounds like a natural disaster to me. And that'll make you a good performer. Look at me. I'm not gonna stream grinding these levels though. I'm not gonna stream this anymore. We're gonna do moving the video games, moving the physical media from shelf to shelf. Sorting the boxes of Game Boy items. Stuff like that. Grinding levels is not in this monstrosity. Something terrible happened to the software, and that's what this is. That's what it looks like when the software got messed up, and this is how it is. And they're trying to get away with it. Not only did the software get messed up in World of Warcraft, they're trying to act like this is intentional. Or like any no, dude. No. They're gonna link you to Epstein in 2 seconds by my gavel. Done. I'm not kidding. We're gonna use it as a weapon. Nobody can be like, oh, he's so rattled or whatever. No, dude, the only thing you can really say about me is increasingly more and more, he's so high right now, isn't he? That's the only thing you can really say about me. Just ask my friends. It's your only hope and the only thing you can say. Yep. I got to, the 120 hertz TV is on the way here. This is 60 hertz, and so it's really laggy World of Warcraft. That's me. That's on my end. But the TV's coming here. The new TV isn't going to fix what they did. I assure you. It will help. It will help. It's just I have to play a different style. I have to play lag style. I'm so good. Like, I'm a multi-gladiator fire mage in 3v3's arena. I am so good at this game that I can play when it's laggy. I can play on a laggy TV. And but if I'm not playing like it's a laggy TV, they'll kill me like we saw before. But I can't do this anymore on live stream. It's too... They messed up the software in World of Warcraft so severely that I personally is making a choice that I can't even live stream I can't live stream this anymore. We're gonna clear the dungeon, and then I'm gonna move the PlayStation games from this side of the shelf to the other shelf over there. And then I'm gonna sort wires on that storage rack into the bags. That's what we're gonna do while I play the DJ decks. Because I'm making a conscious choice that we can't grind like this anymore on live stream. Once we get my character back, basically they messed up everyone's character again, and we gotta get the characters back. We already have all my characters, it's just they made a new messed up thing, and it's a long story, but everyone messed up. They messed up really badly. That's what happened, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why we're here, and that's what's going on, and that's what this is somebody on their end of this computer really messed up really badly. And that's what it is. That's what's up. But I am telling you that I can't live stream like this. We'll do something else. Because this is too... I am ready to vanquish... Yeah, you don't want vanquish. You don't want vanquishing. No, laughing only encourages me to murder even more. It won't help. It won't help you. Where's my controller, speaking of which? Even though I think it's the funniest thing, laughing won't help you. Oh. You can laugh. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just saying it's not doing anything. Yeah. No, without question, I'm gonna come and kill everyone. There's no question. There's no debate. There's no words. There's no words. We have to do this because this was someone else's idea. This whole mess was someone else's idea, and so now they will pay for this. You know, I'm a guy who never talks about money because it's free. I get all of my money for free. So I never ever talk about money. And when I'm telling you that you're going to pay for this, I'm still not talking about money. Even though I know that's what you're hearing. So just look around. Like everyone else, unlike everyone else who says that, look around you. This is why we can't this is why we can't do this. We can't play this version of World of Warcraft because I'm gonna start killing everyone. We'll get to where we need to be or whatever's going on in this. Somebody fucked up real bad in World of Warcraft right here. So badly that I will not live stream this. It's so ridiculous. Not like in my spare time when we're not live, I'll do this. I thought we could take care of this on live stream. I literally will start just plotting the doom of others while doing this. As part of the training, we're going to start plotting doom. You know what I mean? You did this, and you're gonna get doom. You know, you fucked around and let death in, as they sing in the lyrics. That's what I mean by you're gonna pay for this. It's already happening in front of my character. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh. Not yet. Not yet. I can't. I thought we could grind this idiotic version of the game that they decided to do, and it's so abysmal, this version of nonsense they did with the software, that I cannot live stream this. I mean, the plan is we're gonna live stream it like normally. They messed up so badly that live streaming this is like dangerous for people at this point. It's literally dangerous at this point. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Luckily, I'm dangerous. Luckily, I'm more dangerous because I'm the most dangerous, you know? Yeah, the end, if you can't figure out any of this, the ending of this is I'm the most dangerous person in this game. Dude, you don't understand. If you understand the grand master of a style of martial arts, then you might understand me. Other than that, you don't get it. You know what I mean? You don't come up at the front of the class and bow with the other black belts either. You know? Unless you are one. Since I was born, those are the household rules. That's why we wear our shoes on the rug, because the household rules are different. But let me tell you something. When I'm killing you, people wish I had ADHD. As you are dying, you're gonna wish I had ADHD. That's the type of ADHD. If I have ADHD, it's the type that after I've chased you for an hour and 45 minutes straight, no breaks, without blinking my eyes, and as you're dying, you're gonna go, oh, he actually doesn't have ADHD, does he? I wish he did, because this is bad. He's just got a lot on him. He's just an assassin with a lot on his mind, you know? Like, you're gonna wish I had ADHD. You know, remove the cursive tongues. That's what got me kicked out of the guild. I was trying to remove my curse. They didn't care. They didn't even care that I was trying to. No, I actually think it was. Doesn't matter what it was. It was Mayumi. Only one or two people are gonna even know what I mean, but on Earth, by when I say that. Nope, don't have dyslexia. I'm awesome at reading. And I have really good hearing. And really good eyesight. And I never, ever lose my temper. Never. Like it's a problem I can't lose my temper. You know what I mean? We'll dismantle Law and Order before I lose my temper, you know? No, it's old hat. I've done this before. That's what it begins with. Trust me, every time we play this game on the internet, I'm the one who goes, "Oh, I was here way before you guys. Let me show you how this is done." I actually know the algo manips. No, 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 no. It's unfortunately for everyone else, it's all true. And that's why I knew we had to go back live, because we have to sort of explain it and set the record straight that what's going on here. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna live stream this type of stuff anymore. So this is the sort of the last live stream of the grind, and then I'm not gonna live stream this stuff because it's so someone messed up. There's not a funny word. There's not a cheeky word. There's you thought of a clever word there. It's a new word. It's funny. Your views just went up. No, this is happening in a dark way that's gonna bring doom if we keep live streaming it. I'm gonna do it. We're just not gonna live stream it because it goes to, we go to dark places, and we're not there yet. We'll go to those dark places. It's just we're not ready for the dark places. Everyone messed up. I'll tell you who is in a really dark place right now is everyone else involved in this game. This is so old school. It's like watching me when I was playing 20 years ago. It literally, even though but the technology is so much better. We're actually going to do better because the technology is better. The technology was holding me back in the day. It was. I wasn't very good at the technology. It took me a lifetime to understand the tech, because I'm so gullible. I trust everyone who builds my computer, and I get excited and hype it up. That I had to learn that you can't trust anyone. You have to expect that everyone who's selling you a computer part is scamming you. And it took like 20 years to get it. Like my dad is a computer guy. We always had computers down here, you know, like. You could trust any computer in my house when I was growing up, but like I had to learn, and it took me a long time to learn that everything anyone is selling you in capitalism is the wrong thing. That's not the one you actually want. And it's like, why would that be? Because everyone is trying to mess everyone else up. Like, wow. That is dark. And I grew up in a land of video games where good things happen to good people and things make sense. But the real world is like run by the king of Earth, and it's like, nah, dude. Nah. Oh, I remember I was going to say with a new QAnon drop. You know how people live in North Ireland and they technically are overtaken by England? That's where I live in New England in America. America, we live in New England. That's Northern Ireland, where the Troubles were. So that's why I am who I am. That's why QAnon is from Connecticut, because I sort of live in the Northern Ireland of America, called New England. But England literally owns New England in America, exactly like they own Northern Ireland in Ireland. And that's the theory of the King of England being the King of Earth. And the War of 1812, they retook America. They just took it back, and they were like, no, we didn't. Here's New England for you. But like famously, Northern Ireland fights regular Ireland because Northern Ireland is owned by England in a really messed up way. And that's why New England won the Civil War, because England owns that like Northern Ireland, and they were fighting regular America. And that's what's going on everywhere, you know? It's what's happening online. Every time they turn me off, it's sort of the King of England at the King of England's pleasure. If you don't know what you're doing, people don't know what they're doing. You don't know you're doing it. Right, legally, the exact wordage in England is the court serves at the King of England's pleasure, the pleasure of the King of England. Every sentence they hand out is the pleasure of the king. That's why Epstein is who he is. I've never heard that, though. I've never heard anyone... I've lived in New England my whole life, and I've never, ever heard anyone say that New England is exactly, legally, the same exact thing as Northern Ireland. And I was like, oh yeah, New England, Northern Ireland. I get it now. Like, they fight each other. That's why every single person I know in Connecticut gets away with everything, because we're owned by England. That's why the rules are different in Northern Ireland, and they have a border. And the hottest debate in politics in Ireland is the border between Northern Ireland and Ireland, because New England is owned by England. But I've never ever heard anyone say that. The reason we know that England owns New England is because I've lived here my whole entire life for 40 years, and I'm the first one who's ever thought of it. You go, of course, that's exactly how it is. Do you know how many wild ideas I heard growing up? Like, just a ton of wild ideas. I've never heard that. Ever, nothing close to it, because it's not true. No. It is true, and that's the truest thing. At least where I live. I don't even know what to say. I'm sort of chuckling. Yeah, but we can't live stream this nonsense. I will start plotting damnation upon nations. We'll start unfolding plots of doom unto others if we live stream this. It's just so messed up. Normally, if we had my character, and my normal character is somewhere out there. It's just this version of the game is so messed up and backwards It's opposite day. In other words, they made a version of the game and it's opposite day. And now they're in really big trouble. That's how. It's like when your dad's trying to go to work in the morning and all of a sudden you spring opposite day on him. Blizzard is going to get the worst spanking ever. You know, like. But your dad looks like a fool the whole day at work. He's like, oh, it was opposite day when I woke up today. That's why my character looks like this. It's like, no, I didn't. What'd you do? It's like, no, I actually didn't do anything wrong. This is exactly how everyone else is doing it too. And like the boss really messed up. I mean, messed up. Like he's going to prison. He's going to get a life sentence. Just wait for the life sentencing of the people involved in Epstein and World of Warcraft at this point. That's sort of what we can, math out from what we've seen here. Surmise. I knew I didn't want to say sus like the kids. I was trying to say surmise. Maybe deduce? I don't know the answer. We'll see how we get the answer. Man. When I was a kid, every once in a while my dad would come home from work and be like, the boss messed up so like you can't even imagine. You know the horror stories? That's what happened to World of Warcraft itself. Like, not just me, like, the software of Craft of War is so messed up. It's like when my dad used to talk about how everything would be messed up at work. And it was like, what do you mean everything's messed up at work on the computer's dad? And it was like, why did someone decide that? And it was like, whose idea was that to mess everything up at work? And he never had a good answer. Because because he should have been like, because of the toil and dilapidation of generations in Feluca. That's the statue in my castle in Ultima Online. I come from Ultima Online. What you don't understand about normal World of Warcraft players, they have no excuse to be mad. I come from Ultima Online where we've never reset everything ever. So when they reset everything in World of Warcraft, I'm ready to kill people. Like honor killings. I'm just ready to start a tradition of honor killings in gamer culture. That's what this is. That's why we can't live stream this. This is the end. This is the last of it. We're never doing this again. That's the lesson. The lesson here is we can't talk about how we're gonna start unleashing doom upon peoples. Who deserve it? I mean, everyone wholeheartedly, full-blown deserves everything that I just said. Everybody, they even know they deserve it. That's how bad it is. It's one of these at work, everything went messed up thing. They all know they deserve everything that's about to happen. And I don't even know what's going on. And everyone just is all on the same page about this. That's my best explanation of what's happening on my screen. You have no idea how distressing and disturbing it is to have my screen do this. And this was an evildoer's idea, you know, like, this is what evildoers do. And I've been sort of waiting my whole life to slay an evildoer. For real. Because otherwise, why did I do all the training of fighting people psychologically for forever and ever? We don't use it for once. But we can't. The point of live streaming is we can't live stream it. I can't do this. I'm gonna do this in private, so everything I say is just to the screen. But right now, we're gonna get to the end of this boss, and then we're gonna go take the video games and move them over there. And then I'm gonna keep the dab rigs on the shelf so they don't spill on the DJ equipment. Is the theory behind it. And then we're gonna sort boxes and clean some bongs too. Don't forget that one. All of that is fine for the live stream. If I play this version of World of Warcraft that some idiot thought up, we're gonna plot the next World War. Easily. In the click of a button. It's just I'm a natural at live streaming, even though I can't do it in Raid and keep the meters up. I mean, I could keep the meters up. It's just I don't. So there's a way that I live stream that you can. When I do 8.5 hours of live stream, you go, oh, he live streams. Nobody's forcing him to live stream. There is something about leveling this. This is the only leveling scenario that I've been like, people will die if we keep live streaming this. That's how I feel about it. It's such a bad move. Like, why did they do it? The real question I'm getting at is, why did this happen? And it's going to be trial by combat. As soon as we find out, we're going to duel. I'm so ready to kill everyone, but we can't live stream it yet. This, what I'm looking at though, I'm ready to lose it. And I never ever lose my temper. We just give a lengthy speech about how everyone's gonna die. And sometimes we get good ideas. That's the scariest part. But that's what you did. That's what they did when they did this. It's kind of like they pulled this in a way. Someone working at this software company was like, we're going to do this. And it's like, a friend was like, are you sure you know what's going to happen? And it was like, this and now this. It would be like if someone at work reset every computer in your office building, and we all have to just reinstall everything and just rebuild our lives. And it's like, we're not rebuilding our lives just because you say that. And they're like, we're doing the rebuild of everyone's lives. And it's like, you're not going to just start rebuilding everyone's lives like that and get away with it. Mark my words. It'd be like if the bankers at the bank in real life were all just like, we're going to reset everyone's house, boat, car, you know, personal, just everything. Everyone's just reset. The Great Reset. And it's like, where I come from in the video game that I come from, that doesn't happen. So the way that I'm playing World of Warcraft right now is super, it's third degree Burning Crusade. Because this is the third Burning Crusade. I named it the Third Degree Burning Crusade Syndrome. And it has something to do with killing everyone involved. A third degree burn is different. There are no fourth degree burns. The one thing I want to warn you right now, warn everybody about third degree Burning Crusade Syndrome, is that there are no fourth degree burns. Something really bad is going to happen in real life to people who work at Blizzard. Something like that kind of thing. We're not doing a fourth degree burn in Crusade. I'm telling you, I got third degree burn in Crusade Syndrome, and someone's going to really pay for this. Like those involved. I always kill the people who deserve it. You don't understand. That's what people like about me. Remember when I'm like a famous murderer? What people like about me is I kill the right people who deserve it. It's like a Robin Hood scenario when he fucking shoots someone with an arrow, you know, like, who really deserves it. Yeah, it's not I'm the bad guy. Nope. Everything that they think about me is that I'm the bad guy and they're the good guys. Nope. No, Darth Vader. You're fighting Luke Skywalker right now, so just give up. Yep, it's exactly how it felt for Darth Vader when Luke Skywalker was attacking. He was like, what the fuck is this? We're the good guys. He says, I know you won't hurt me. You couldn't kill me then and you won't now. And that's when he decides to betray the Emperor for his son. That's when they're in the hallway. Don't make me put the movie on. Getting in, we're going right to the boss. If you think I can't fight these 3 orc packs, we're getting right through here. And then we're never live streaming this again because I fucking hate what happened. And people, we're gonna equalize that by making them pay for this, and then we'll begin the live stream when we. I don't know what happened, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but there will be no 4th degree Burning Crusades. We got 3rd degree burned on Crusade right now, and we're not getting 4th. Nobody's getting 4th degree burned. I'm telling you. There's gonna be. Do you know why? Because what has happened is we got 3rd degree Burning Crusade Syndrome right now, and it's because of how badly they fucked up really badly. So we have to, it must be remedied. There's nothing anyone can do. There's nothing anyone can do other than remedy it, and there will be nothing accepted anything less than that. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Yeah, I am telling you that. This is all part of. This is all part of the. This is all part of it. This is going to be really. If you thought it was surprising when January 6th happened or October 7th, get ready for this next one. That's what I wanted to say. Because they happen for a reason. It's not that they don't happen for reasons. Everyone will have you believe, their political opponents will have you believe those things don't happen for a reason, but those things happen for reasons. Like this. Yeah, whatever we do, we can't do this, though. Unfortunately, we're not going to do this because it'll just be doom. All right, let me show you what I want to do instead of this. Yeah, this was totally the whole thing here was their idea, and let me tell you something. You guys need new ideas for your own good. That's the first thing we have. You can't give me any of the blame, and I'm not taking any of it. That's the base law. The precedent here. I'm gonna reboot the camera. That's how I'll say that. Check 1, 2. Yeah, rebooting the camera. Yeah, we're gonna destroy other people because that's really who I am. It's not even what I'm going to do or like what's gonna happen. It's who I am, and I'm just gonna become myself again by killing other people, and then we'll be even more myself again. Because I'm a child soldier, more or less. It's true. Yeah, we're gonna murder people. We're gonna kill people. And that's what I do. That's what I've always done. It's who I am. There's nothing anyone can do, Jiminy. This is the true way. That is the true way of the samurai, is how they say it in the Book of Five Rings. Back them into a corner and cut them down without giving them a chance. That is the true way of the samurai. The Book of Five Rings. And I will show you. I will show you that. This is what happens when people fuck up really badly on the internet, is super dark outcomes involving people like me. And they really deserve it. Even an inferno won't help you. If you're a warlock and you summon an inferno, I'll kill you without thinking. You know what I mean? Because infernos are immune to fire, that's why I kill the warlock. PvP is just a way of like a new type of samurai where everyone is just as dead as a result. That's how I do it. We have to murder those responsible for stuff like this, or the world and evolution can't go forward. Evolution cannot go forward. That's really the true way to say it. The evolution of the species, the human biological evolution of the species cannot move forward unless we murder people who do this to the software. Just everyone's software. They must be annihilated, eradicated, right? Annihilate. It's StarCraft. The StarCraft people have to kill people from World of Warcraft. That's sort of how it... Two people who work for StarCraft will merge into an Archon and eradicate someone in the Warcraft department, in the Department of Warcraft. Because you would deserve it. It's a fucking Department of War, you monsters. Warcraft. I am most comfortable killing people who really deserve it. And not to mention the evolution of the species, which I don't even care about. I'm not even really gonna have children because you'd torture them, and I don't want the disappointment of having kids. Women don't really like me, so me trying to have a kid is like a mess. And so like I don't really care, but even I have an instinct for the species to be like, we have to murder the people who did this to World of Warcraft. In interest of science, even though computerology. I don't like the word science anymore because it's cannibalism Israel. So I don't use the word science. I don't use the word science anymore. So it'd be like computerology or psychology. We log it. We don't ban it and delete it. We log it. Psychology, computerology. Something's being logged there. It's ology. logology. We'll invent logology. It's got to already exist. Okay, so I'll show you how I'm going to move these video games. I wanted to move these video games. Forget it. Seriously, if that fairy came down and was like, I got a wish for you. Let me get a request. I got a wish. I would be like, dude, I actually got this. We're gonna go kill everybody. I'm actually good at this. Go help Pinocchio. That's how confident I am in my own skills. Okay, let me show you how we're gonna move the video games. I don't have a place for everything. I'm just gonna start walking things over there from this shelf. So it's a really pathetic way to clean the room, is just move things somewhere else. They're not really where they go. Really a true way of life with real hidden dragons over crouching tigers. Where is this gonna go? I'm gonna put all of the video games on this shelf and just see how I like it. We're just gonna see how I like it. I might hate it, we're gonna see how I like it. People are going to die. I mean, I'm ready to go. I wonder if that's what messes us up. Turn off LBC. It's the gypsies again. This one's a gypsy doctor, the worst. Everywhere you turn, there's a gypsy. That's what karma really is that everywhere you look, they're so infested and overpopulated by gypsies. They're just everywhere. There's no avoiding it. That's what's funny about karma, is that anywhere you turn on Earth, there's just gypsies everywhere. You know? That's why nobody crosses them. That's what the gypsy curse is. You really can't cross them like I do. Unless you're, you can remove curse because you're a wizard like me. Yeah, there's really no such thing as karma. There's just gypsy overpopulation and gypsy curses. That's a really healthy way of looking at it, I assure you. Way more healthy than the people who believe it. I can guarantee you that as well. Yeah, the most they don't really tell you this, but the most dangerous thing for the human body health-wise is lying. The lies that, chemotherapy will help you, the vaccine works and is safe. Lies. That is really the most unhealthy thing of it all. And the gypsies love scamming people, with lying. It's their culture. They don't just love it. It's like me with my video games. It's my culture, That's why it's a weak curse, but there's so much of it, you kind of have to be brave to even fight it. It's like the nuclear forces. They're weak forces. It's a little bit of a mess. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, no, that's not good. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's like I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, that's good. How about ice block? No? That's bad. Oh! Everyone's dead. Everyone is dead. That's not even how you're supposed to do it, and I'm telling you, I'm a multi-gladiator. Everyone is in trouble when I'm here. There's really no player on Earth who isn't in trouble when they're fighting me. Unless they have a pre-made, there are ways to do it. You can hire people to rig the casino. You could always do that. Other than rigging the casino or whatever. Hey, speaking of rigging the casino, there's a exploit, not an exploit. There's a hidden secret in this. You know how there are hidden secrets that no one has found out yet in World of Warcraft? One of them is here, and you can spawn that demon spawns there, and then you can spawn like fell hunters and seductresses here, like extra ones. And somewhere along the lines, a wall will open. I don't know. However, I think I've accidentally stumbled upon the middle of one of those puzzles in here while I was doing this training. Like Miyagi finding a cash box on the beach while he's doing the kicks. He's the only one out there. He's the only one who would step on it. 'Cause he's the only one kicking that high and jumping in the air. It's no metal detector, right? This Pyroblast is free. I like how Sheila Fogarty comes on the radio, and every day she tells a story to the audience where she pretends to arrest me for rough sex. And it's like, I'm a virgin. I've never had sex. Sheila, you're never going to pin this on me. That's the only thing I hear. That's the only thing I hear from her when she does a story like that. I pretend she's talking to me and I've never had sex. We're not pretending with the second part about that, by the way. and good for me, too. There's something to it. Just like when I said how we were running the show like Anne Frank. Me and Anne Frank have the same job. I was saying, I'm making the case that Anne Frank actually held a job position. There's something to it. The staying in your house and operating a journal from there. You know, like a newspaper column. And she wrote Hitler. The theory is that she wrote Adolf. But they won't tell you that. Like, they're not going to say that to you. And so they may have been pen pals. But, like, the real story, they don't know what happened. The real story is that she didn't leave the house and ran a live show out of it like I do. If she had the internet, she would have ran this show. And there's something to it. You're not stuck there. She wasn't stuck there. We act like she was stuck there. I don't think she was as stuck there as we remember. It's the same way that I'm stuck here. When we say it to kids, they don't understand, so we just simplify it and go, she was stuck there. But she wasn't actually stuck there. She just had the same job as I do. And we're both going to get this world war raging. Because that's our job. It's not just our job descriptions are the same. We actually, like, run the thing from here. That's the theory, anyway. I hope you don't believe it. Remember when I said I'm the inventor of Bitcoin? You know how I always say I'm QAnon, but I don't really want you to know I'm the inventor of Bitcoin? I don't really want you to know that the Anne Frank job during the war is, like, the cause of it. All of it. The cause of it all. And they can't tell you that either. Imagine if they told everyone that. Everyone would try it. That's what communism is. Everyone just stays home at the same time. I don't know. I'm kind of kidding. I hope I'm kidding. I kind of don't know if I hope I'm kidding or not. All I know is everyone can't do it. That's catastrophe. It's like The Giver. One person gets to stay home and write the Diary of Anne Frank. Back in the day without the internet, it must have been excruciatingly boring. With the internet, it's kind of cool. It doesn't have to be a terrible, bad experience. But they're the same jobs, and the power, it's such a powerful power. It's such a power move. I'm sure there's a comedian who gets up on the stage and goes, Anne Frank, such a power move to not leave your house and have everyone else. Her dad turned her in when he was done getting food for her at the grocery store. He's like, you're not hiding anywhere. You just don't want to get a job and get your groceries. And he turned her in. Done. And then eventually everyone was like, you can't use the cops against your own daughter. And that was the story of Anne Frank. It's kind of the story of when it's more or less, with or without a government infiltration, it's more or less when they came for me in 2018. And that's why they're all in so much trouble. Really what I'm trying to tell you is that's why everyone involved is in so much legal jeopardy right now. Today, they're all waking up and checking their phones. I don't even have a phone that I really check. Other than, for a girlfriend that's not there. that's like a robot. It's the only thing I need it for. A robot girlfriend who's not there is like the only thing I really need to check my phone for, you know? But normal people wake up and like have messages during, you know, like every day. It's all gonna be bad news. We're headed there. At this, with this type of World of Warcraft going on, you know, everyone deserves it at this point. And don't even think, here's my advice to you. Skip thinking of reasons why I'm wrong. Just skip it. For your own good, for everyone's good. Skip why I'm wrong. That's my hint. This is gonna help you along the way. You need to hear what I'm saying is the point. If you thought World of Warcraft was really cool, it can get way cooler in real life. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. It's really solid advice. When I'm like, look, just skip even thinking about why I'm wrong. You fucked up. I'm trying to help you. It's not because I'm trying to trick you and, you know, I'm literally trying to help you by saying skip even considering why I'm wrong.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. There is a war that rages on even now, beyond the fields that we know.
Yeah, tell me about October 7th. You tell me what happened, because I masterminded January 6th, too. You tell me what happened that day. I love when newbies have no fucking clue what they're talking about, especially when they're talking about me. I fucking love that shit.
So it came to be that there was a great revolution within the burning hells, known as the Dark Exile. The lesser evils overthrew the three primevals and banished their spirit forms to the mortal realm. The demons Belial, the Lord of Lies, and Osmodan, the Lord of Sin, fought to claim rulership of
There's this way that talking will not even help you. That I don't want to spoil the ending, but go on, keep talking.
And Osmodan, while the forces of the high heavens continually battered upon the very gates of hell.
So, you know how they invented the CDJ? It's a CD that you play like a DJ. They need to do the video DJ, the VDJ, where I can like mess with the video too. You know what? I bet they already have one. I gotta go get one. But I mean, like, as popular as that thing.
By angels who hunted them throughout the vast cities of the East. The angels allied themselves with a secretive order of mortal magi named the Herodrim, who quickly became adept.
Dude, I'm telling you, we cannot do this without me. Yeah.
When the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells falls upon mortal soil, it is called the Sin War. Angels and demons walk amongst humanity in disguise, fighting in secret, away from the prying eyes of mortals. Some daring, powerful mortals have even allied themselves with either side and helped to dictate the course of the Sin War.
Actually, I have an evocate, don't I? We can do this. It's not gonna be pretty at all. Dead. There you go. Whoops. Look how uncouth. It's such a laggy TV. I have a TV coming that's twice as fast as my TV, so we'll get there. That's the last piece of the puzzle, is a TV that refreshes twice as fast as this one. And I already bought it. It's on the way here, so we good. However, until then, we're dealing with this laggy. I'm playing laggy style, which is not easy to remember. It's not an easy grind laggy style because you'll forget you're lagging and get hit. If you're me, you'll forget. Pinocchio gets stolen by the gypsies. It's true. Anyway, it's the Pied Piper. It's the most famous story in England is the Pied Piper. It's just they are donkeys for the Disney so they don't get sued. This is bad. I can tell you right now that what has happened with the software is critical. At best. Critical at best. We can't grind World of Warcraft while we live stream, because I am coming to realize and understand that I will sit here and talk about how people deserve to live no more because of this. For the evolution of the species, which I don't even care about. I'm just saying. That's why it would be for, if it did matter to me. That's not an elite, so the fireball hurt. There's a sheep over there, really? I should maybe not fight this. Here we go. Oh, I messed that up. Man, did I mess that up. Huh. Not bad. If we had the mana potions, but we don't. No, we don't. I don't see anything in here that we can use against them. Oh, I see something here. I see something here. That's it. Interesting stuff. Ooh, nice. Well, yeah, everyone, I was thinking, when I say that the people who did this to World of Warcraft will pay, I mean with their freedom or their lives. I'm just saying that they're gonna pay with their freedom, with or without their lives. That's sort of the wild, wild west way of it at this point. It's a third-degree burning crusade. A third-degree burn crusade. And there's no fourth-degree burn. That means there's no fourth-degree burning crusade. It won't happen. Yeah, nobody owns. I own the Burning Crusade. I pre-ordered it. You know what I mean? Like nobody owns shit right now. I own, except me. I own it, and then we move from there. You know, like I own my character, and at this point, they messed up bad. They messed up everyone's character on Earth, and they're trying to do it legit. They're acting like everything's legit when this means their freedom at the very least. I don't mean they're gonna pay money. I truly don't mean that. Someone's gonna pay with some serious freedom for this. At the very least. Yeah, they'll pay with their lives at worst. Depending on how close people at Blizzard were to Epstein, they'll pay with their lives at worst. Nah, dude. Yeah, we can't do this. We can't grind like this on live stream. I will sit here and describe the deaths of those involved in this software decision the whole time. I don't think we should do that. But maybe we should do that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to level more than anything, right? But I want my character back more than anything, is what I meant to say. And they didn't take it away. It's just this is mismanaged. Everything is mismanaged. All of everything is mismanaged for everyone on Earth. It's not just me. So the mismanagement must end with the freedoms of others, at the very least, at this point. That's the only thing I see. That the crystal ball is coming up, the freedoms of others at the very least. They deserve so much more, I'll bet. If I had to guess, man, do they deserve some serious consequences. The people I'm talking about. It sounds like they don't, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, do these guys deserve consequences. You know. Because of where I come from in Ultima Online, you can't do that. So what they did is extreme. And that's why they get an extreme punishment at this point. Because they don't even really get what they did. The way they're like trying to be legit about what has happened to World of Warcraft, they don't even really get what they did, and that's why the punishment is going to be so extreme for them. Mark my words. It's going to be someone like me who is going to administer the execution thing. You know, like. We can't do this though. Like I can't do this. Let me go. I'm gonna go grab a snack, and we'll see how I want to ding this level because I have all this gear to put on. I really want my legit character. I want to use the legit character that I made. Everything we do in Ultima Online is permanent. And World of Warcraft has done this thing where they've reset everything on us a few times, and we're third degree burning crusade at this point. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be a fourth degree burn, because there are none. You're going to be off of the face of the earth when, by the time a fourth degree burn could happen, you'll be gone. Nobody does that. In Ultima Online, you can't do that. And so I've been playing World of Warcraft the whole time, expecting that they could not do this. And now that they've done it, it's time to die. Like, we're gonna kill people, basically, is how this is gonna go down. Because they still think they're in the right, and they still think that, you know, they did it legit. That's even more of a reason to kill you. Dead. Kill you dead is the expression. Man, when people deserve it too, that's the best. People really deserve it. That is the best. I assure you. Let's ding this level. Even though we can't do this. We can't do this. And here's the thing. It's not that I can't do this. It's that they can't do this. And so in doing so, that effectively, because they can't do this and they've done that, now it's on me to settle the score. Everything ever is in the lens of true samurai, true PvP. The true way of the samurai or the PvPer. Everything is in that lens. It's not a religious lens either. It's a tactical piece of equipment for winning wars. And the people who think that they're legit when they're totally not being legit have it the worst. It's not me, it's them. You can run a completely legit op and kill everybody and end up killing everybody, and it's totally fair and square. I'm on the half-speed TV, so we gotta give it a little leeway. It's a sailing term. Hey, would you turn it down? Won't help. Someone just said on the radio, the police have been given more money. Won't help. You're talking into me. You forgot who you were talking to for a second. Two Scorches and then Frost Nova. And hopefully you bounce the first fireball off him. This is Ice Block right here. Due to my cooldowns, the move right there was Ice Block. So yes, it does get into the combo. At best. So bored right now. We might end the stream early. Yeah, we'll probably end the stream here. I was like, we're not gonna do this. And here we are. I'm just glad the TV, which is twice as fast as this one, is on the way. I believe it's already shipped. Yeah, it did already ship. And so they can't take it away from me or whatnot. I already purchased it and it's on the way. It's the same size TV, 43 inches, standard size. I used to do 40-inch, but 43 is the correct aspect ratio if you want to really cook on the computer. I found out. This one is 60 hertz. The one that I bought is 120 hertz, which is twice as fast. So, that monitor is 75 hertz, and it was way faster than the TV. So I have no idea what it's going to be like with 120 hertz. It's probably going to be really cool, and we're going to win the arena. I had to get the upgrade TV for arenas to really win. I mean, like, beat the 3,000 rating. You know, I beat a 3,051 arenas 3v3 rating team, and I was the most damage on the team. So, and it wasn't even a contest. So, I just want everyone to keep that in mind when we talk about arena. And arena's my worst. I'm worst at the arena. So that's kind of why I'm the best, because even my worst is good enough to be the best. To beat the best. Not just be the best, but to defeat them. In fact, the scoreboard with my exact damage meters in that 3v3s game is on my Twitter. So it's fun. Yeah, we gotta reset. I'll see you all later. This is taking forever. So. I just have to say that grinding in World of Warcraft is not for me on live stream. And they did this. They decided to do this to everybody, and now this is happening. Now this has happened to me. Like Frankenstein. Like the way that they put bolts and stitches into Frankenstein and electricity into Frankenstein. They did this to us. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind when they get severe punishments. It has to be like when they chop the heads off of kings of England and it echoes for hundreds of years later, and you go, well, you don't want to do the third degree burning crusade. Third degree burning crusade syndrome is real, and it's not an illness or a disorder. It's a license to kill.